Hello, welcome to the GDI Lab at the UW Stout Library. Today we are going to talk about getting set up on the Super Nintendo, on the CRT TV, and also the Atari Jaguar. First we'll start with the Super Nintendo. So Super Nintendo is this one right down here. And first thing you'll need is a cartridge. It won't show anything until you put the cartridge in first. So once you get your cartridge, we are going to insert the cartridge into the system and press it down a little bit until it clicks into place. Very good. And then we want to hit the power button, which is like that, and you just press it forward, and there should be a red light glowing on the system like so. All right, and then we will turn on the TV now that the system's going. So power button to the right there. It'll boot up, and then we will need to adjust the inputs. So you'll want to press the menu button just once, and it'll show a menu like this. Then click the select button, and each time you click the select button, it'll move the main source input down one. So we moved it down from AND cable to that first video game, and you can see on the screen the game appeared. After a moment the menu will disappear, and that is the SNES ready to go. Alright, so if the SNES game has trouble appearing, like if it doesn't appear on the screen right away, or if it appears very staticky, you might have to reset the setup a couple times. So there's a couple ways you can do this. On the system, there is a reset button, and you just press it up, same way you do the power button, and it'll reset the game. If that doesn't work, you might have to try it a couple times, but you can also reinsert the game. So on the SNES, there is an eject button in the middle. Oh, well, first we will power it off. Good point. Power it off by pushing that back towards you. And then in the middle, there is an eject button that ejects the cartridge. Give it a second, we'll put it back in, repower it back on. And some of these old systems take a few restarts, so try restarting it a couple times with those two methods, and hopefully it'll work then. Okay, now we are going to start the Atari Jaguar. So, just like the SNES, the first thing you'll need is a cartridge, like so. The Jaguar is down here. Similar to the SNES, just plug in the cartridge in the cartridge slot until it clicks into place, like so. Don't be afraid to press it down a little. And then there is a big red start button right on the front there, and when it glows red, you know it's on. Okay, so for the TV, for the Jaguar, you have to change the input. So again, we're gonna go to power. It's slowly turning on. Very good. And we're gonna go to menu, and we're gonna click select, and scroll through the main source until it's on AND cable 2. And this one, the TV has to be on a particular channel, so I'm going to wait a second until the menu disappears here. It's on the right channel currently, but if you look down here, there is a channel scroll button. Scroll it up and down one. And you'll see if it's on channel 7, for example, it won't show anything, but if we go back down to channel 3, it should show up on channel 3. And that is the Atari Jaguar started. And then, similar to the SNES, if you have troubles with the game appearing, try turning the system off, turning it back on again. You might have to try turning it off and taking the cartridge out. Put it back in. Sometimes it just takes multiple tries. Well, it should appear on channel 3 like that.